Wow, did the lights go down? Are we going to do a performance? Good morning, everybody. My name is Alelia Bundles. I am a journalism class of 76, and I'm a trustee. I'm representing the alumni, and really delighted to be here. This is where I live, and I understand that this is not just the Washington, D.C. District of Columbia, that today we're appropriating the Ronald Reagan Building as the District of Columbia University. We're here today to talk about Columbia, the relationship with alumni, all of you who are leaders, those of you who are already leaders, those of you who want to become leaders, and how we can stay connected to you. We're really looking at what Columbia is doing, not just in Morningside Heights, but eventually in Manhattanville and New York City, in the United States, and in the world. We are represented as Columbia alumni from the White House to the Supreme Court, from Congress and throughout the cabinet. We will be hearing from our president, Lee Bollinger. We will be hearing from our Assistant Attorney General, Lanny Brewer, and looking at all of the areas where we as Columbia alumni are having an impact on the world. We are delighted, of course, that President Bollinger, who I understand from reading a month's worth of the Columbia Spectator, is Presbo. Lee, I just didn't know that about you. Presbo. He has really, I think, transformed the way that the university approaches and deals with alumni. During his tenure, there has been a renaissance of the Columbia Alumni Association of looking at how we are doing as a university, how we are reaching out to people, how we are connecting people, and not just taking alumni for granted, but making sure that we're hearing from alumni, that alumni are impacting what's going on. So really hats off to President Bollinger for seeing the importance of this, and I think we're all feeling it. That's why we're here today. Happy to have Provost Claude Steele, who is taking us in new directions in science and globalization, and I want to welcome our deans, Dean Carlos Alonso from the Graduate School of Arts and Sciences. If you're in the room, please stand up. Dean Peter On from the School of General Studies, I don't think is here yet, but will be arriving shortly. Dean Linda Freed from the Mailman School of Public Health. My dean, Dean Nicholas Lemon from the School of Journalism. Dean Michelle Moody Adams from Columbia College. Dean Moody Adams, did I see you? Are you here? I know she's here. I saw her backstage. And also a welcome to Fred Van Sickle, Executive Vice President for University Development and Alumni Relations. Fred may still be in the green room as well. And a thank you to Ken Tamashiro, who's the leader of the Washington, D.C. Alumni Club and who is our host. Ken. So just so you know, while we're here today, back on campus, students and alumni are volunteering for Columbia Community Outreach, which is a student-organized service day connecting Columbia to the community. And this is something that was started a few years ago, and now there are 10 different venues in the city where students are being involved, and it's now in 20 different cities around the world, including Beijing and London. And in the spirit of Columbia Community Outreach, for 8 years, Ted Clarkson, who is class of 73 of the business school, has coordinated volunteers from the Columbia alumni community to help Food and Friends in Washington, D.C., a nonprofit that I'm sure many of you are familiar with. It's dedicated to preparing and delivering food to people who are too ill to shop for themselves. And there, you can all sign up for that, and we welcome you, as many of you are in the room. We would love for you to be a part of it. There are sign-up sheets at the registration desk, and this event will be on April 16th. So even though you have 2 extra days to do your taxes, get your taxes done early so you can go volunteer on April 16th. Now, before we get really started, I just want to remind you to turn off your cell phones. I think mine is down there in my purse and not turned off, but I'll come get it shortly. I'd like to welcome Al Butts to the stage. Al, where are you down there? There you are. Come on up. Al is college class of 1964 and law business class of 68. That's probably one of the first law business joint degrees.
It was unofficial.
Oh, it was unofficial. Well, then you paved the way because that's a big thing right now. He's co-founder and co-CEO of Ergo Butts and Company and Gary Graham Collections in New York, and very active in the charter school movement, especially supporting schools for children with special needs. Al Butts.